Hi guys, welcome to the AQ Intern Chronicles. I'm Matthew,
I'm Miguel.
and today we're going to talk about Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick, the man,
Yeah, the
The legend.
genius,
the genius.
the fucking amazing director that everyone should have watched all his movie. You
Yeah.
know, like the first movie I watched from him was The Shining.
The Shining, yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Did you like it the first time?
I like it. I couldn't understand everything because I was young.
Yeah.
But I really like it because you know that it was not like a typical horror movie.
Yeah.
It was kind of very psychological in the same time, and then also like the set design and everything were
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
How old were you when you watched it?
I think I was 11, something like this.
I think The Shining has like to everybody the same kind of reaction. Not
Mhm.
everybody, but a lot of people for the first time they watch it is like, what the hell is this?
Mhm.
You're not used to it. But then when the years passes, you get more used to it, and you said you remember the film, and you say, oh damn, that was a really good freaking film. And the actors do such a great job, like
Mhm.
Jack Nicholson and Shirley Duvall.
Yeah, she died not time ago.
Yeah, she had the real difficult last years.
Have you seen like the scene with the
Yeah, Jack Nicholson.
this
Yeah.
scene, like he shouldn't like have come back and stop again,
Yeah.
and he did it. So she was like genuinely
Actually
scared of
scared,
this. That's fucking amazing.
I've heard Kubrick was like bullying her all the, like she was crying on the set and everything. I don't know. I think Kubrick actors don't have a lot of fun during the.
I think it's also like Kubrick. A lot of people want to work with him because, in fact, he didn't do like a lot of movie compared to other people.
Yeah.
They were like all his movies are very specific,
Hmm.
and like none of them like look like the other.
Hmm.
Like they're very different, but always like talking about like a psychological thing about mankind and everything. It's
Yeah, that's
very disturbing, but in the same time very beautiful to watch. I don't know.
No, that guy had something going on for sure. He did like 100 takes
Mhm.
every freaking scene. I don't know, and he was like a master chess player. He had his own like studio production, own cameras, everything. He traveled to. He did his movies in the UK,
Yeah.
so he didn't spend money in Hollywood. Like, have you seen Eyes Wide Shut? The Tom Cruise one?
Yeah, the one.
With the like Illuminati things and everything.
Yeah,
And they go to
yeah.
the mansions and they say like, okay.
Do you know how they film like the street scene
Yeah, it's
with
in
the green
UK.
screen? Yeah, it was in
I
the
know,
UK.
I know, that's crazy. And they filmed the Tom Cruise. I don't know. Some people give him a lot of shit because that's supposed to be New York,
Hmm.
like in the middle of the street at night. It's supposed to be like so many people and everything, and the streets in the movie are like empty.
Yeah, but
kind of.
that's a Kubrick movie. That's the disturbing aspect of it because the movie is kind of disturbing and you learn a lot of things because the Illuminati, the secret society,
Yeah.
and everything. But like, I fucking enjoy it. I don't know why, but I fucking enjoy it.
The
Even though
film?
like when this very disturbing and like the big part twos in like
Yeah.
with all the women. Sorry for the spoiler, guys.
Yeah.
The big like when he goes into the like the villa, the beautiful mansion, and
For the first time.
for the first time there
Yeah.
was like everyone fucking with every girls and
Yeah.
everything. I was disturbed the first time, but like I don't know why. Maybe the set design or maybe everything.
Bro, wasn't the set design?
He was the set design, man. He
You
was-
replayed twice. That's it.
Do you want to talk about other things, Miguel?
No, let's keep going with it. But I think that movie, like now,
Yeah,
how much was it? The 90s. The 90s was made.
in the 90s.
Late
It was-
90s?
It was like I think a year. Like I think it was released. I don't remember if even it was released like a year after
Yeah.
Kubrick died because his last movie.
Oh shit! I didn't know
Like
that.
I don't remember if it was like a year before, or a year after.
Yeah. He's so freaking like important. Like
Mhm.
rappers say it in the films. You know, Eyes Wide Shut, Illuminati, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like it has passed like what the 20 something years, to almost 30 years, and still relevant. And it's
Yeah.
crazy. I think it's the. I don't want to say this, but maybe a stupid thing, but maybe the most relevant. Nah, it's not the most relevant movie of Kubrick.
I would say the most relevant, and that's very personal, very subjective, so people won't agree with me, and I agree, but for me that's the best.
Okay, you're gonna say it.
The fucking Barry Lyndon.
Of course. I don't even like that film, man.
I love
I'm
it's
kidding,
a
I'm
bit
kidding.
slow, but
I really like that
it's
film.
very personal, but I love it. But also the story of someone just you're watching. It's a bit like I would say in terms of character development, a bit like what's the movie? The Godfather, in the way that the character starts his life and he starts just to dig himself and to fucking shit, and at the end he just, sorry for the spoiler again, but we're talking about movies, guy. He just at the end is bad for him, like, and it's just like a bad ending for the character.
Yeah.
But you still enjoy the story, and I really like this kind of story because it just shows to the world like that mankind and the hero in the story doesn't mean it is a good guy. It can be like a good guy, or like a naive guy that just goes taking like bad decisions and just end up to be in the fucking shit.
I don't know if he made bad decisions or was just like the environment he was in. It's crazy. Like he's just a guy. He's like the Godfather.
Yeah.
You put him there, and he's just trying to do his thing.
Yeah.
He's like he's running, like he's growing up. Basically, it's kind of the growing up thing. And he goes from being a almost like a young guy, doesn't know what to do, anything, goes with girls, is playing cards, enjoying life, to the fucking end. Bad fucking relationship with the family and the kids and like the kid, yeah. And he ended up being really, really, really like fucked up ending.
Yeah, and also this one scene I love, and for me that's maybe one of the most iconic, and people should learn from this scene, that image, like a picture, is worth 1,000 words. In the sense that when you see in the movie, there's one scene that is not in the book. I read the book, it's not in the book, but this scene is so good. You know, when there's gambling and you just meet this wife of the fucking minister, you have the music and they're just gambling, look at each other, and you have like this look at each other, so like beautiful. The woman with the white when they're gambling, his wife, his future wife, dun, 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 dun. And they were just looking at each other gambling, and you can see like the seduction, you can see like the love tension after it doesn't go well, but you have this tension. You're like, look, man, I want every girl to look at me like this. That's something that this scene is like.
I remember the scenes of the war are really freaking good.
Yeah.
Like when I remember thinking like all the wars were like really fucked up because they just go with the guns, like,
because with the rifle you
dies,
couldn't
bro.
shoot very far, so they have to be very close.
and everybody freaking died. And you were like thinking, oh, bro, there's like 2 hours left of the movie, and this guy's gonna die for sure. I don't know what's gonna like be the end of the movie, but yeah, really freaking fun movie.
Yeah,
really, and
that's
the music is amazing.
Yeah,
the
it's,
lights,
it's
the candle thing. Of course, you got
the camera and
the like the cinematography, and also these paintings, old paintings. Kubrick is trying to emulate with the pictures. You for sure have seen the typical videos of most beautiful pictures of Barry Lyndon, and you see the guys like landing up like this, they're drunk,
on the couch, and like you have other people around, and this shot is like maybe the most iconic, beautiful shot of cinema history. You can watch it for hours. It's like a painting. That's a painting?
Yeah, I think like all Kubrick movies have that same thing of even they don't look like the same, all the movies, but they have like their own substance, you know. You see, it's like a whole movie. It's a whole body of work in one movie.
Yeah.
It's not like a director trying to see a story and then kind of saying, how can I do this? How can I bring this story to my own terms, to my own style? No, Kubrick just studies the film, studies the story, and tries to do a whole world from that fucking, I don't know. That guy is something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I still think could be a little bit overrated.
Well, when you talk about someone like Kubrick, of course, you can say he's overrated. And I think that's just a personal aspect of it.
Yeah.
But in terms of cinema, what he did it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, for sure, for
Like
sure.
there's none of them on his movie like you can say, oh, it's not a good movie. Like even though you don't like it, you can say objectively that this movie is like something.
Yeah.
Like when you watch 2001, even if, like it's very long. The movie
that movie's like the.
it's
If you want to send a movie to the aliens to see like what the world is, you're gonna send
yeah, you're going to
2001.
say, yeah. And also like 2001, that was one of the first, not say one of the first sci-fi movie, but one of the first modern sci-fi movie that after George Lucas like went for the team, the VFX team and all the camera team and everything to do Star Wars. So we can say that maybe Star Wars is like this because of when you look at the ship and everything, it looks very similar to Star Wars because this is the same team. That's fucking amazing.
I love the monkey scenes.
Yeah, at the
The
beginning.
freaking bone when he throws, of course, the chains of from the bone to the
Yeah.
ship. The freaking voice of the robot, like in the that now, like we see it with the freaking phones and all that stuff. I don't know. Such a good movie, and it's long because it's a body of work. You have to understand, like every part of it is like a whole thing. It's a world. You're not like watching it to be like amazed or entertained. You're watching it to see like it's just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But the reason I said he was kind of overrated is because everybody, even if you haven't seen, like you're not really into cinema, you know Kubrick. He's really famous. He's like the best. So even if you haven't seen any of his films, you're gonna say Kubrick.
Yeah.
And probably most of those people watch The Shining and they are like the first reaction, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and some people doesn't even know that Kubrick is director of this. And they will say, but have you watched any Kubrick movie? Say, no, I haven't. People told me it was long and everything. Have you watched The Shining? Yes. So you watch one of the Kubrick movie. So I think The Shining is maybe with 2001 and maybe Barry Lyndon are the three most like famous one. When you talk about The Shining, everyone going to say, oh, I know this movie.
Well, there's like much more, like Spartaco.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think it was one of his first films. Path of Glory. It's really, now it's becoming kind of famous with time, you know. Which else? Which other movies here? Full Metal Jacket is really good.
Full Metal Jacket is like, wow, it's very violent, but it's like, wow.
Well, you've seen the first part. Like the short.
And then you have the...
Yeah.
Like, I think Full Metal Jacket, there's two movies in one.
Do you remember the short?
The
short of the start?
Yeah.
Like you start with the guy that is getting bullied because he's fat.
And after...
This guy that starts insulting, like the surgeon.
Yeah.
He said, hey, your mom is... They start saying...
And I love like the song. Da na 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 na. Yeah, it's a very like vibe... Like this movie is so fucking good.
He ended up in the bathroom shooting the two guys, and then the guy the main character.
Yeah, the main character.
The Joker, I think they call him. He was like
I don't remember. Maybe
And he starts like seeing how the guys get killed, and after he goes to Vietnam, like after the training camp was like the most violent shit ever, he goes to Vietnam. And he's just like him taking pictures, being like a journalist in the whole thing, going through from one platoon to another.
Apocalypse Now, which is also about Vietnam, released like a year like in the same time.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you prefer Apocalypse Now or Full Metal Jacket?
The best is Apocalypse Now. I think that all the shit it was. With the shooting and everything. Have you seen the documentary? It was such
I watched some clips from it.
Shooting so many times, like so many 6 months, 7 months of shooting, something like that.
Yeah, it was so long. So trouble with the actor. Yeah.
Then they got after started Harvey Keitel, and then they fired him, and they got the Sheen guy. Yeah, the Sheen, not Charlie Sheen, his father. Yeah, and all that stuff. It's such a like a legendary thing, and also I don't know, the boat and the whole thing. and then Full Metal Jacket is also like such a great movie, but it's not like as harsh, I think.
It's kind of different because the movie talks more about the military in the US, inside the army. It's more universal than Apocalypse Now. It's more about the Vietnam War. Like half of the movie, like for Full Metal Jacket, is not really about the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
It's more about like the psychology aspect of being in the military in time of, I don't know if in time of war, but in those time, and how hard it is. I think it's more about this than the actual war.
Yeah, I think I think it's the movie, the movie that Kubrick did for like money, you know?
Yeah.
Like to get more. No, I don't know if for money, but it's his most entertaining movie, maybe. Like the movie that you see and they say maybe this is made for entertainment.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now doesn't seem like it's being for entertainment.
No, it's a very long movie. Have you seen like the Redux version or which version?
I have seen the longest, version.
Yeah. I
like
think
where the French are there.
Yeah, the Redux version. Yeah.
Doctor Strangelove, you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's really, and it's really short, bro.
Yeah, but I need to watch
like,
it.
Nuclear bombs. Maybe that's the most.
I know which one. I saw some of the clips. That's the fucking comedy with the nuclear bomb and everything.
Peter Sellers, I think, is the guy.
Yeah.
He's playing all the characters, and he's like a parody. It's such a fun movie, and he's such like American. He's like making fun of Americans. That's the best thing to do if you're not from America, to make a movie shitting on Americans. You know.
Yeah.
That's so like the best thing to do. And at the end, there's like a song.
Don't spoil me.
No, it's like we'll see. The song says like,
don't spoil me. Don't spoil me.
Okay, I won't say anything. You liked Oppenheimer, no?
I love it.
Yeah, bro.
I think Oppenheimer, he was. I watched it like twice or 3 times in the cinema.
This is actually what Oppenheimer should have been.
Why?
Should have been actually a movie that makes people talk and makes people think about, not just like a video clip. Oppenheimer was like a video clip. It's like for entertainment.
Oh, no, man. We're going to fight.
Yeah.
We fight. I don't care. There's the camera.
No. Let's talk about the, how do you say?
Orange clockwork.
Say it in Spanish.
Orange. Naranja mecánica.
Mecánica.
Okay. Naranja mecánica.
Mecánica, yeah. La naranja mecánica.
This movie is so disturbing.
How do you say it in English?
Orange mécanique. In French. Orange mécanique.
Orange mécanique.
In English is like orange clockwork.
Yeah, orange clockwork.
Yeah, and this movie is so
fucked up, bro.
It's so fucked up, but man, life is fucked up, so being fucked up is good.
I still think about the huge the penis, the statue. And go to the women's house.
Yeah.
And the woman is like with the mouth open and they like do like this.
But did you see like the fucking...
And they cut like to our animation. It's like seems like a comic.
Yeah, but the thing is, the composition of one shot. You know when they're in the stairs.
Yeah.
And like you have like the shadow of the people on the wall. He's talking, and to say that the person is talking shit, the shadows suck the fucking dick on the wall. That's fucking good composition and fucking good storytelling. Like, I want to be a director like this. I want to be a director making...
Do you think he was actually like thinking about telling the story, or he was just like, hey bro, let me do this so my friends can see it and they have a laugh like it?
I don't know, but I think it was made on purpose because it's so well done.
Yeah, of course.
That you're like, I'm talking shit and I'm going to show it to you you're talking shit.
Yeah.
And you just... Because it is in the middle of the frame, because the guy is on the right, so it is in the middle of the frame, so you can see only this. There's a lot of unity and a lot of not only like a lot of sex, but not just loving sex. It's like very weird sex, so you can be very disturbed by it.
As was shot. It's also about the relationship. It's not only about
because you have the relationship with the wife. Yeah.
Like Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. It's the thing. Like they are not in love, and then he's jealous, and he has these dreams about the wife being with another guy in a trip to skiing or whatever. And at the end, Nicole Kidman says like, you know what we should do right away? I think we should fuck. Have you seen like the ending?
That's true. I haven't watched it for a long time.
I think we should fuck as soon as possible, and that's
the ending is like, okay, now we love each other and everything.
Yeah.
That's like a good ending for this kind of movie, because the movie is so disturbing. I remember I watched it in the movie theater. It was so disturbing. I was like, it's good, I love it, but in the same time, I don't know if I'm going to watch it again.
And you know what I had? I don't know if I can say this, but I had this when I watched like half of the movie. I felt this Illuminati thing. They're just like a group. They're having like, I thought the movie was gonna end in a different way. You know what? You want to know what? I thought they, like the group, they had AIDS, and it was like a small groups. They all have AIDS and they all fuck each other. And then Tom Cruise got inside, and he got AIDS, and that was the end of the movie. Like he started at photography, you know.
Yeah.
That's how he got in Vogue or something. Like he did. He was like our age, having like pictures posted in really amazing magazines of pictures. He did the Assassin's Kiss, or however this is called, the Killer's Kiss.
I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch
Fear
them.
of Desire. I think then, I don't know, The Killing also. Then Path of Glory. He met this really important actor, you know.
I need to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
It's a cool movie. Kirk Douglas.
Oh fuck, this fucking amazing actor. Kubrick, for me, it's one of the best director ever, that has such an impact on cinema, and that this man is a legend. It's a fucking legend, and his movies, themes in the movie, everything that he did was fucking amazing, and you should watch all his movie. You're going to learn so much and reflect so much about your life and about reality.
The thing about Kubrick, okay, let me say it without sounding like an idiot. I think Kubrick, he makes his movies just like a study. He's such a smart guy. He does his movies like studying human beings, like human behavior and everything. But what I don't like about Kubrick is I really like movies that talk about inside stuff, you know? Not like, hey, you see that guy, what do you think he is? You know?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I love Kubrick. I think he's one of the best directors, for sure. One of the best directors ever. But he should have done more personal movies about him, because I don't know what he's like.
Yeah.
We didn't even
That's
know if
true.
he's married, if he's like a psychopath, if he's like a...
I think a bit, but yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe Barry Lyndon is one of his best works, because he for sure was a gambler and tried to, you know, play chess and all that stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I love Kubrick. I love his films. It's such a good thing to have these movies like in the boat. You can watch it like every time. We're really lucky to like be able to see these movies whenever you want, and they're there after like lots of time to work on it and all that stuff. They're just like a movie now. You can watch it whenever you want.
That's true.
And yeah, like this podcast, you can watch it whenever you
Watch
want.
it and watch all the other podcasts, because this will be my last one.
This gets a few views, man.
Yeah. So you do the ending.
20. All right. No, you do the ending. It's your last podcast.
So guys,
My man Matthew is leaving. He's leaving us, bro.
yeah. So guys, this is my last podcast, and thank you so much for watching this AQ intern chronicles about Kubrick. So next week, new people will be here to do this podcast to talk about whatever they want about films. So see you next week.